Senate GOP Conference Chairman, Senator John Thune. Senator, thank you for talking to us. Okay, so in September, the president said he was ending the Obama-era DACA program. We are now in March. Democrats have been given 6 months. Why aren't they even attempting to make a deal?
Good question. I think the president has really led on this issue. He's gone farther than any Republican president ever has before, offering up a path to citizenship for almost 2 million dreamers. And the Democrats just flatly said no deal. And so I don't know what that means in terms of the future. Obviously, I think there's still an opportunity to reach consensus on this. But President put a proposal out there. It is I think, an ambitious proposal, but one that addresses the problem in the long term. And the Democrats so far have resisted cooperating with him to bring this thing to closure. So we'll see if that changes.
Right. You know, solving this whole thing is just common sense. I mean, Republicans and Democrats need to solve the DACA issue once and for all, or it's just going to resurface unresolved and rear its ugly head years down the road. So tell us about the legislation that you've actually filed that would establish a $25 billion trust fund for border security.
Right. Well, what we did, Julie, is when all those other proposals didn't achieve the necessary votes, said, okay, let's go back to the drawing board, come up with a narrower proposal which would address the issue of border security by providing, as you said, funding for a wall system to include not only a physical wall, but manpower, surveillance, sensors, all those sorts of things. And in exchange for that, provide permanent legal certainty for DACA recipients. So that to us addresses the two fundamental concerns, and that is the future, the certainty for those who, through no fault of their own, came to this country and are now here illegally, and in exchange for that, obviously, addressing the issue of the border. So I think that's something that ought to have bipartisan support. We'll see if that's where people can land.
Okay, so the president gave lawmakers until Monday to extend the program, though court rulings later nullified that deadline. So what happens now?
Well, I think what you pointed out is the court has taken away probably the immediacy behind this, but it still is crying out for a solution. And I think it buys us some additional time, but it doesn't change the scenario. And that is that we've got this problem that needs to be addressed, needs to be fixed, and it needs a long-term solution. So I'm hoping that, notwithstanding the sort of temporary stop that we've had right now, that we'll get back on this in the near future and resume the debate and get to a place where we can pass something that would be a meaningful solution.
Senator John Thune, thank you very much.
Thank you.